Today we're talking about 7 things successful people have in common. Yep, that's right. And I think it's fair to say that most of us want to be successful in terms of money or career. But we have this view that successful rich people do all day is sleep, party, and go on exotic vacations 365 a year. The truth, however, is that they don't spend most of their time on social media, party every day, or have an improper sleep schedule. In fact, what most successful people do have in common are the complete opposite. And doing this is not easy either, or else all of us would have been there by now. The first thing and most common thing that we see in the lives of the rich and successful is that they have a schedule to everything they do. A schedule for work, some quiet time for themselves, and enough time for their family or friends in their busy schedule. In short, they spend their time wisely. The second most common thing is that even though they may be 30 or 40 or even 70 years old, they never stop learning. They observe everything around them and they learn. This allows them to learn as they age, which in turn allows them to grow, either in profit or for their personal growth. Now, to the third most common thing. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people say, work smart, not hard. And you'll never work a day in your life if you work smart. Well, sorry to break it to you, but the truth is that successful people work both ways. That is, they work smart and they work hard. The fourth thing is rather what a motivational speaker would say, but here goes anyways. They have a can-do, will-do attitude. They don't just look at a task at hand and say, nope, can't do that. They look at it and say, yeah, we can do that, and try even though they might fail. How will you know it's not gonna work when you haven't even tried it? A famous quote by Phil Knight, the founder of Nike: "The cowards never tried, the weak died along the way." That leaves you with us, gentlemen. It's a very good example of this. Now, the fifth most successful people have in common. By now, we know that they work hard and smart and spend their time wisely. This can be exhausting sometimes, hence they enjoy the little things. And of course, every small victory in the path to success counts, even though they may already be successful. These may be small parties or going out for a lunch. It can be anything and a reward you think you deserve. The sixth most common thing you see in successful people is that they prioritize. Now, this varies from person to person. That is, each successful person has a different set of values, of which he might find important, and then he sets his priorities. Priorities change with time for most people, and for them too, there are no exceptions. Now, on to the seventh and the final one we have on the list. Although this may be the final one, there are still plenty more we haven't mentioned here. If you would like us to make another episode about this topic, feel free to comment below, and a like and subscribe would be much appreciated. The last but not least common thing is that they listen more often than speak. Feel guilty about skipping on the previous part? Well, that's okay. We all do it sometimes. But successful people don't just listen more often, they do it attentively too. That way, they grasp more knowledge and don't have to ask people to repeat themselves, hence saving more time. Easier said than done because most people don't have such a long attention span, and I guess that's something we all need to work on.